Hello, hello. Welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome if you are new. We are working on the September challenge. It's the final part. If you've missed any, please go and check out parts 1 and 2. We are going to be finishing off our folio today, and I'm going to bring in what I have done for part 3. So once again, the freebies will be over on my Ko-fi. I'm just grabbing all of these wonderful fussy cuts and some random flowers. First thing we're going to do is add our final pocket on the inside of our folio. So nice and simple, just like week 1 and week 2. And I'm just going to add some glue, a bit more glue, and a bit more glue. And I'm going to put that straight into place on our final section on the inside, like that. So there are lots of fussy cuts, and you will see on here, I have printed some small, and I will be honest with you, I cannot remember how small I printed them. I just can't. I tried to remember, can't. So I'm not sure, but I did print everything more than once. So I have loads and loads of fussy cuts here. So we have this. We have the fussy cuts. So we have the pocket and we have the fussy cuts, and we also have 3 tags. Now this one is designed to go onto there, and this one is plain. So I'm just going to put those aside for a second, and I'm literally going to add a couple of fussy cuts to my pockets just to embellish this a little bit more, like that. And we'll have a butterfly. Now obviously they might slip in, so we do have to be a little bit careful, but I'm going to leave that for now. So I've obviously made quite a big mistake when I created this because I didn't put that on straight. So I'm going to grab myself a label, any label, and I'm just going to decorate this very slightly. Have a little look at something. I think I'm actually going to go pumpkin. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for the pumpkin. And then let's have a look at what else we've got. Haven't inked that one as yet. Let's give our little robin a bit of an ink, and we'll pop him on the top of our pumpkin. Quite happy with that. Got to ink this label. Now I think I'm just going to have to take my jumper off. Very warm, very warm. So this is basically just to hide my mistake a little bit, because if we're covering up that gap. You can probably guess what I did there. My microphone is still wrapped up in my jumper. So the rest of this video is going to be a voiceover. I have sped up the video because I cannot remember honestly what I was saying. But I'm just playing around, now I've glued my label down, with the little bird and the pumpkin, which I'm going to glue into place just to decorate that a little bit more and to cover up that label because it is very plain. But of course I did have to put it there because I had added my little slot pocket a little bit on the wonk. So that's going into place and I'm quite happy with that. Now I'm just going to have a little play around with a few more pieces of the ephemera, and I like the leaf and the butterfly for that larger corner pocket. And I'm going to try out a little bird over here. I do come back to that shortly. I do like the little bird on the leaf, but I'm going to leave that for a moment. And for some reason I go back to looking through ephemera, I'm not sure what I was going to do, but I do decide I'm going to ink the butterfly, just add a little bit more ink to that, and I'm going to add a little piece of cheesecloth. So I'm just going to pull a little piece off, glue my butterfly to that, and I think I decide to add it to the bottom of the butterfly, and then I'm just going to trim it down a little bit and glue that into place. So I'm quite happy once I've got that in place, but I do just trim down that cheesecloth a little bit more and just pull the edges out to give that a little bit more kind of a grungy look, really. And I'm happy with how that looks. So I'm just going to slot that tag into that pocket, and then I'm going to move on to the tag for the front pocket. So I'm just going to take the larger of the two tags, and I'm going to back this onto some card because I want it to have a little bit more stability, the one in the front. So just going to glue that down and cut around that tag like so. Obviously I've sped this up a little bit too, and I'm just going to, because it was originally backed with that backing paper, I'm going to back it again. You can still write onto this. The pattern is kind of see-through enough for you to be able to write on it. So I'm going to glue that down yet again, and then I'm going to cut that out. Once that's all cut, I'm just going to give it another ink, especially the back, because that hasn't got any ink on it at all. So just give that a quick ink around the edges. I can't believe I actually did that with my microphone. And once that's done, I'm going to look at adding the little panel onto the front, which is the smaller of the two tags. And I'm going to use a couple of little pieces, a butterfly, and I think I use a pumpkin. And I'll give those an ink and then just glue those into place. I quite like how it turned out. It's quite busy because of the pattern on the tag. So I'm going to use my slot punch and put a little hole in there and add a little piece of sari silk. This is the only colour pretty much I've got left now. I don't have a lot. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew around the edge of this tag. So with the stitching done, I'm going to add that to my pocket, and I do like the way that looks. I know that little piece of twine is a bit simple on the right hand side there, but I think it looks quite good when it's folded closed. So I'm going to now have a little look and audition a couple of pieces for the front pocket. I don't usually make things too busy, but I think this actually suits the style of this little folio. So I choose the little mixture of nuts and a larger leaf just to add to the outside pocket of my folio. So I'm going to glue that into place, put the leaf a little bit higher, and then that little cluster of nuts and leaves at the bottom. So I had initially planned on adding a little tie closure using the slot punch, but because we've got those little pockets on the inside, it's not going to be central if I do that. So I'm just going to have a little look inside again and decide if I'm going to add a few more pieces of ephemera into those pockets just to bulk that out a bit, and I think I do decide to do that. As you can see, I've just added the acorn. Just going to move things around till it looks all pretty. And this is when I think I come back to that pocket. Now, I did shrink these pieces down, as I mentioned earlier, but I also mirrored them when I printed and cut them using my Cricut. So you could use those as little dangles if you wanted to do that. I go back to the bird, which I had out earlier, and again, trying the pumpkin, I don't think I end up adding anything underneath him. I just put him down. But I do have a little look at some words. And I cut the word autumn out of that other book plate. It was just sitting there waiting to be used. Now, I initially look at putting that underneath the bird and then decide to add that to the top pocket, actually. So I'm going to glue that into place as well, and I've also pushed that bird down because initially I hadn't glued the tail down in case I was going to add it under there. Play around with the pumpkin, decide not to. And I think now I'm going to grab some sari silk. Because it's got that light blue grey, it does actually match that tag in that front pocket, so I'm quite happy with that. Didn't cut a piece long enough to go round twice, so I'm just going to wrap that round once, tie a little knot, and my folio is finished. I really hope you have enjoyed this. I'm sorry about the voiceover at the end of this video. Rookie error. I've only just got a microphone that attaches to my clothes, so I won't be doing that again. Well, I probably will. But that is the end of the challenge for September. I hope you like it, and I hope you can go ahead and make some fabulous pieces with the elements that I've provided in the freebie. Again, it's in the Ko-fi. The link is in the description box. I have no idea what's going to come for October. I really don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I've got a week to plan, or a week or two to plan. So thank you so much for joining me. I will be back really soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye.